is wholly unnecessary, but it was definitely cool.
나 너무 잘했고.
Oh, I did so well. I'm so good.
너무 키라였다 방금.
Fuck you!
Watching the T1 team fights, where they mechanically beat their opponents. Watch Chovy here. He goes in, superplex the Blitzcrank right against the wall, gets the Haymaker, combined with the Kiana ultimate.
Yeah.
Sohan comes in, brings Death to the Death Realm. I almost got tongue-tied there.
The Death Realm.
The Death Realm, yeah. And then Kuro gets exhausted and right-hooked right there by Set. As Quad goes in, kills the Mordekaiser, and then takes an Abyssal Voyage right into Keria's stomach.
Ooh. That one, but so is Quad, it looks like. But Quad is down 2 levels now. Kuro is having a big game on LeBlanc in this one. And kind of feels like Kha'Zix is throwing it to him as well. Here's another hook. They have a lot of burst damage, but it's not enough against Timmy Kench. He's going to live, and Ziggs is going to have enough damage to take a life. On the backside, Toby going to bring back Sohan. And Sohan is actually going to have to go back, and in goes Quad. Ends up getting, it looks like, pulled over the wall.
As let's take a look at how this all transpires. Kuro lands the Sleepy Bubble, but then Keria able to block it. Keria then goes in immediately, and Bono lands right onto
by the way.
the Miasma. Ultimate comes out from Quad, Cleanse Cast as a follow-up. Keria walking forward with that Alistar, and then the teleport is just so late and unnecessary, and there's just not much to do.
Yes.
The week
We'll have to wait and see. Leona's going to die again as, aiming, welcome to the club. It's Fight Club. The duo between them. Baron being started at 20 minutes. Can KT do anything? That's a nice little bullet time that, I spoke very soon. They try to turn, and Sohan is going to have to flash the wall to get away. Not sure why Tucson is so close to them. As Keria gonna pull off that ultimate a little bit late, so I'm thinking, does he go in or not? Quad is just unleashing hell now as he's flashing on in. Chovy's not even in the fight. He's killing the minions. He doesn't even care about it. He knows his teammates can win 4v5. But no, it's all good. As Tucson, you're in a bit of trouble here, buddy. He's trying desperately to get out. And now he's going in, as that's really all he could do. Nice lack of damage. That's basically zero.
Antonyms to describe the state of this game.
Okay.
Exciting.
I mean, that's
Well,
probably not a word you want to use to describe this game. Chovy jumping over the wall is going to find a very sad, very, very sad Kuro. As he's really been the only one that's been
in mid lane. That was, I believe, 2. And when you think about that, those are base stats. Those are base armor, base HP, etc. Not just the skill points. Hold on,
all right, they finally found a fight here. Bullet time does 0, and KT will do 0 as Dragon X going to push in with the Baron now and not lose anybody on the fight. Good engage from Keria. Finally built up the courage to ask that girl out, and it ends up going well for him. Going to push in Dragon.
You know the random encounter in Sabrina's?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it look like that?
Yeah.
I think I just brought everyone back.
In Lavender Town.
Yes.
In the building.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, Tushin, Solar Flares himself, maybe thinking that Kha'Zix would go into it and then get hit. But
oh, Tushin.
all right.
This time maybe
Miasma.
No. Like this time maybe he's pulling a 400 IQ move now.
Summoner's expended. Maybe an inhibitor ends up following 2 minutes after that, and then repeat the lull state one more time.
Okay.
And then one more Baron, and then the game.
You forgot to mention how Tucson was going to die again. I really don't know what's going on with this guy tonight, to be honest, guys. That's his third death.
There?
Good solar flare to start things off. Just wanted to, good start, good start.
Cataclysm was It was actually a pretty decent Cataclysm. And then from here, I don't know what Kuro is doing. Just walking way too far forward for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
And he pulled his entire team into this. They easily could have backed off. And for a team composition,
이 컷이지.
수영.
나 강타할게,
You're saying you should have left.
I got really sick and tired of just casting these games blind, so
You had to
I had
open
to
up the
steal the
script.
script again, yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
man.
used it since
G-Sun's
summer.
gonna be so angry.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, look at this! Trying to wombo combo, and Keria says no. Big time able to win this fight here for Dragon X. Gonna pick up a kill now onto Tucson. Balrog not able to flag and drag out. That looks kind of strange, as the flag was pretty close by. Nearly survives the poison there with his nice little shield. You just ended him right there. How could you? In dust. I mean, it was in his name the whole time. How didn't we see it?
Oh, man.
Cloud's being jumped on here. And he's still got Sonya's. There it is. Waits until the last second. And he is going to go down in the end anyway, but it's a 1-for-1. Tucson dies again. Bullet time desperately. And that is not going to work out for the side of KT. They're too far behind. They're up against that Cloud Soul.
Even gold, not what they want. First turret, certainly contributing to that a lot, as Keria looking for his moment to try and engage. Morgana certainly ruining his day though, as Kha'Zix not going to be able to steal this one. But in comes Faker from the flank, looks for the knockup, gets it onto only Pyoshik, who is going to be his target. The Haymaker flies onto Kha'Zix as Pyoshik goes golden. There's the wish, as Kha'Zix not going to get knocked up. Oh, eventually does, but Pyoshik falls down. He's the first kill, but MF is also dead. A giant Haymaker into the backline, as it's a double kill for Def. Keria still darting after the T1 members. And Chovy wanting to get in over the side. The triple kill, hand delivered by Chovy's.
The longer the game goes, the better the items and scaling for T1 continues to get. So, if you can't win these dream scenarios, how can you win anything? Faker getting the Xayah ultimate out with that Ornn ultimate, because just getting forced to turn around immediately, but then started getting healed. Set did so much in this team fight. Cataclysm and the Rumble came out. This is
Just perfect.
a dream.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't matter. That damn unicorn.
And Kha'Zix he's got full health now. He took so much damage in that last fight. It's just with the amount
Anywhere close to Ornn items.
Yeah, it's not really item spikes territory, you know. That's not what we're going to be talking about. As speaking of Ornn, it's going to get bound. Pyoshik finds a fair bit of damage there. Ornn has been blown. Who is going to be the target? Looks like Keria, who is going to get knocked up, but immediately goes into the Zhonya's. He's protected by Deft as well, and then flashes out. Now the re-engage. Pyoshik throws down the ult at the last minute. Fantastic timing on that one as everyone gets into the Lamb's Respite, but now Kha'Zix looking for it. No, not enough. The burst damage from Chovy will do it, and now Faker gets launched at by Dora, and the superplex and the dark binding at max range from Keria lands on the god of the mid lane himself, and he will be taken down. Now Canna trying to run away, tries to juke. The dark binding once again there. Well, they're going to have to go for this one, and they want to try and fight before this goes down, because otherwise there's so much extra damage. Cuz going to take that one away. Ornn is big, into the backline is Deft. Oh, the last minute Lamb's Respite, but he's still so incredibly low. Gets the heal, gets the shield, but it's not going to be enough. Doran takes down the Xayah in the backline though, and now it's even footing, but Pyoshik is an AD carry. He's hunting after Cuz though, as now we go down to the 3 versus 3 bottom side. Chovy was looking for effort. Faker gets himself into position, and Keria is just going to be taken down like old news. Chovy dancing around this one, will find Faker. Timewinder comes in, and there's the phase rush looking for Cannon now as effort gets over the wall. The flash from Doran gonna follow up and grab that kill, and in the meantime, Pyoshik. Game number 2. Looks like game number 3 is going to be right around the corner as Blue Trinket's going out, parallel convergence in there. Effort only just able to escape with the grand entrance.
It's such a hard approach right now if you're a T1 fan. Def doing a fantastic job at getting so much damage.
Another parallel convergence as Faker almost caught out in it. But Gravity Field comes in. Effort! Oh, standing in the wrong places. The Chrono Break does a lot of damage as Bullet Time not going to be interrupted, and Cuz dies as an afterthought. And now the Infernal Soul, the giant superplex into the backline. And Pyoshik stands on his Lamb's Respite and says, thanks for the chaos. I don't mind about it. Yep, he's going to be able to teleport back in. Does so to keep this minion alive. Deft, you know, you can get a couple of autos there if you would like to, as Chovy goes golden before pressing his R button, and in goes Doran. Gigantic damage. Keria's the first one to go down as Teddy, actually a huge blade caller, but I think they're just too far ahead as the Lamb's Respite comes forward. Kha'Zix gets a bunch of heals back, and T1, they lose their jungler, they lose their support, and it looks like they've lost hope in this game as well. Scanner down to about half, Def does a lot of damage, Cho'Gath's in here as well, and Kha'Zix a secondary AD carry here in this one. All three of the inhibitors have been taken. What you want to be doing on this Kindred. Scanner now getting closed in on. Bellows Breath was good. Searing Charge also working, but he's not as tanky as some of the Orns that we've seen as Kha'Zix throws down his ultimate and understands that they can hold this line. First Nexus turret goes down. Second will follow as now Chovy, he's got the ultimate. He's not scared at all, even though he's at low health. And now he's looking to try and close the gap. Effort in trouble. Doran throws the haymaker at him. No one dead on Derex's side, but some of them going low. Kha'Zix in trouble, and Bullet Time obliterates Faker as revenge for taking down the young jungler, and DragonX will bring us. It was obviously to make Kha'Zix irrelevant. That was the plan. Well, but it just hasn't happened, right? Like, you still have to play it effectively.
I don't know what he was thinking here.
The answer from Keria was really beautiful.
Both
with that granite.
yeah. Now let's take a look at this one more time. Aatrox coming in on the teleport. Keria flashing, getting onto Clid. And Life just, I mean, not long for this world as Rascal
Exhaust
going
exists.
in there. Exhaust does exist, and even though BDD gets a multi-man knockup, it's not on the targets that you would realistically want to have it on, and Doran just came crashing down in that team fight as well. And Genji were very spread at the very... Yeah, so we're going to get Soul Point in 4.5 minutes, or a little bit over 4.5 minutes. Kha'Zix now going to pick up the blue, another bubble.
Can they find the angle here? They get the knockup by Doran, and he's got 3 of them under him, and now he has the Taric ultimate on top of him, but so many stopwatches and barriers stop it for so long, but eventually we finally get our action. Yeah, that's what I saw. They don't know about Rascal down here. Behind them, this fight is coming in. They're looking for the backside, but the exhaust is there once again, and now he's put to sleep. Even as Doran is in the backside, is able to stopwatch. Really nice pose there at the end. Has the Guardian Angel. No real thing to be scared of for him.
Yeah,
as
they
he
have a
will
nice
just
minion
front
wave.
line into this fight here. No flash for Keria. But the TPs are coming in, and they say, you guys can run as long as you'd like, but I don't really care.
Oh,
Nice try.
I thought that he had landed it in a way that they could not pass. Oh,
Okay, you got the slow.
yeah, deft clipping Ruler right there. As Clid is...
Oh! We take another look at what happened down here in the bottom lane. Keria coming in from an awkward angle. He even gets on the Ruler pretty late. Throws that one out very fast. Flashes and movements there as they burst down. The Ezreal
to catch up on. I really hope that books start coming out. I'd really like to read
and
it.
movies.
And, well, yeah, there's the Netflix thing, right?
Yes. Well, we do have a fight here. They're going to attempt to kill Rascal, but Galio exists. They are still able to burst him down, and now Doran in the front line doing a good job protecting the flip over. Big Cataclysm, but there's no damage on the side of Gen G here. Ruler's going to be zoned out, and a flash away here. You can see Ruler not really able to land any of his abilities, but in comes BDD. Not quite the damage.
They're not giving up in the game. They're still trying to make plays here. Keria,
Hex Flash.
Hex flashing in, gets on to Ruler. Chovy with the assassination. Kha'Zix barely manages to get out there on the right-hand side. Rascal flashes in. And then Doran barely able to get away right there. And just watch Yuumi. I really feel like...
On the bottom side, now that the Infernal's about to spawn, but they turn back on it as now APK getting really aggressive, looking for the engage. Onto the top connects. Great double knockup here, but do they have the damage to burst through? They do not, as Secret is going to be the first one to go down. As Kaney a little bit too late to the party. Keria looking to go over here and catch Kaney. It's not to be built. The items feeling pretty good about themselves as well. Trying to burst down Shirley here is DragonX. Should be able to comfortably get it. Flawless is not going to go in there, but they're looking for a re-engage afterwards. Flawless gonna force into that Ragnarok a little bit earlier. Kha'Zix in the pit, but a huge combo comes out there from the Senna and the Rumble. And APK have baited themselves into this fight. Kaney is going to be chased down here, or tried to be chased down by Doran. It looks like Flawless is going to be the first one that does go down before him. Ixu also on the run is going to go down. The flash forward from Keria, trying to get that slow, but he actually dies. Let's hope it's worth it for him, as yes, it will be. The follow-up kill will be picked up by Doran. So far, they're still going to be behind here against Dragon X. We do have the Mountain Soul. It's not soul point yet, as they're looking for a pick here once again. Kha'Zix is gonna face check, and that's a really nice devour that will save his life. It might just be the winning play here for Dragon X, as everybody on the side of APK will be routed and on the escape path. Thankfully, another blasting plan is gonna save Ixu's life.
That was really sad.
Make him an assassin.
Well, the really awkward thing about this.
Speaking of assassins, Keria is essentially going to run him down here in his own assassination way.
That's a support.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't know why.
I don't know why they used Wish or Redemption.
Yep. Going for a Mountain Soul now. On the side of APK, and I've said this before, Ziggs is really good at stealing objectives. I don't want to see his ultimate on the enemy team, as well, you might not even get a chance to see him use it on the Dragon if his entire team dies. Prior to that, Secret's gonna die as well, and Doran's just looking to go 1v5. The perfect equalizer is gonna catch everybody, as you can say goodnight now. Nobody on the side of APK will be able to get out of this one except Flawless, who just runs with his tail between.
Definitely a bit difficult for them here, as there's no chance they can hang on to this game.
Well, they're gonna give it a try, as Deft being knocked up, but it does not matter. Ziggs bomb not going to do enough damage, and poked down from so far away by the Senna, as it is just a massacre.
Way too far ahead, yeah.
It's just a massacre. There's nothing that they can do, as 14,000 gold in the lead is going to go larger, as 18-2 is going to be taking them down and taking them down. And there's nothing that the enemy can do. He's just slapping that button on that game and just eating all the things. That's what he does. As, okay, Chain's gonna miss there. Ultimate comes out. Kha'Zix still got his stopwatch. Good item, but not good enough to save Secret's life, as this is
and
domination.
Trigger!
Yeah, he got slowed. He's gonna get burst here. One last is gonna do it. And I think he's got 4 marks by now, judging by his attack range that he's got going on here. And the knockup is gonna go down onto Flawless. And guys, I don't know what to say. This is a
No.
Oh, okay. Trigger, that's not where you want to go for that one. They're just diving him, and he is dead. TP comes in, but where's your turret? Uh-oh, you're stuck in here with us. Not us in with you, as everybody is just scattered. It's just kind of funny that right after being able to put that markup onto the Rek'Sai, it's like, oh, by the way, here's some wolves, and now you're going to hit 7 marks. So have a nice day.
Flawless?
I didn't even see him there. He was like camouflaged behind the Baron, as flashing in his depth. I don't know about that, buddy. It's gonna work out for you, as they are just so massively far ahead.
Oh, they're eating good tonight.
Gold ahead at 23 minutes, and just 5-0 aces them in the last fight.
And I mean, this is the point of the Kindred ultimate. It denies so much that APK is looking to achieve with their picks and with their super hard engage. And if Azir can't,
Really happy about that. Yeah.
That's actually the string of spaghetti.
Do you think that APK can see that and sees Cho'Gath
No.
exactly where he is?
I'm
Okay,
pretty.
I hope not. Let's see what happens at the Baron, as, okay, gonna try to go for the fight here instead, as Flawless. Can he get it? No, he cannot. Big Emperor's Divide, but it's not gonna matter too much, as flashing on in, they're now gonna try to end the lives here of APK, but actually Trigger is doing a nice job of kiting them down. I'm just not sure how long he'll be able to pull this off for, as eventually
Ornn does not die.
he is gonna have to flash away. Fried spaghetti.
Teleport is available on Chovy, so he could just TP to the minion.
Yep. That is what he's going to do. Secret also going to get locked down.
Just they need to just focus the
Oh,
turret.
No,
Wow.
they want more kills. Toby's like, by the way, remember Silas? I'm pretty far ahead, and I like this amount of burst damage.
They need to kill it before he dies. Double
Oh, he's got
stopwatch.
double stopwatch. Just